Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are going to be performing a procedure how to flash an iPhone 8 Plus that has been stuck to disable mode due to so many wrong password attempts. To begin with, we have to turn off the device, press volume down and power button. You can call it side button if you want, and connect to via a cable to your PC or a laptop, and continue holding both buttons, the volume down and power button. Continue holding until an image appears on your screen, the screen of the phone, indicating a phone connected to a desktop via a cable. Once the image appears, that's it. You place the phone somewhere and go to your machine. There are so many software you can use. In fact, there are so many flash tools you can use. We have the iTunes, we have the 3D tools. In this case, we are going to use 3D tools. So you connect your iPhone to it. It's already connected. Rather, you open the tools and accept. That's the phone. Yes, iPhone 8 Plus has appeared on the screen. You select flash. You go to the folder and select a firmware that was previously downloaded, you had downloaded already. You select, you look for the location where you saved it, and you load it. At this point, there are two ways to flash an iPhone. The first option is to flash and retain data to back up before flashing, and the other option is to flash and lose everything. But in this case, the password was forgotten. This password to the screen was forgotten, so we have to flash everything and lose data, pictures, etc., everything that was on the phone. Because if we take the first option to retain data, the password will still appear on the screen after flashing. So we have to use the second method to flash and lose everything. So our phone is ready for flash. You select the folder of the firmware that we had downloaded already. It's very easy to do this procedure. You can do it on your own. In case of any problem, you can always contact me on the comment section for assistance. Do like, comment and share this video. As it, the flashing process is at 9%, 11% already. So in case of any problem with your phone, you can always reach out to me for help, for assistance. It's a very easy procedure. There are precautions. You need a laptop that has a good battery. In case of power failure, your battery saves as a backup. You need the telephone. Before flashing your telephone, it has to be fully charged, or at least 50%. If the phone has a good battery, at least 50% and above, and a good data cable to connect the phone via your PC or your laptop. So these are basically what you need if you want to perform such a procedure. Thirdly, you need a fast internet connection to download the firmware, and that's it. You are good to go. So when the flash is done, before the process completes, you need to prepare the Apple ID that was previously signed on this phone, and the password that linked to the Apple ID, because after flashing you have to sign it back. If you don't do that, because it's not going to open, because the phone will be locked by the owner's Apple ID. So to prove ownership of the phone, you have to sign in the same Apple ID and password. And had it been it was a new device that you just put in a random password and forgot, after flashing you'll be okay. There'll be no lock. So you just need to, you have access to the phone again. So that's it. The phone is flashing. The process is ongoing. Let's see how many percent. The phone is halfway gone. How many percent? Yeah, we're at 58% so far. Let's wait till the end. The process is going 80%, or 20% to go. 20 more percent to go. Continue watching, like and share this video to save somebody, help someone who is having problems with the iPhone that is stuck on a disable mode due to a wrong password. So many attempts of inputting a wrong password on the screen. That's it, boom. The process is complete. At this point, the software that we flashed, the firmware is installing, just like a new phone that you bought from the market. Once you turn it on, it takes some time to install the software. That's the firmware of the phone for it to be ready. You can still call it the booting process. It's going to take some time, just as a telephone that you reset. If you reset an Android gadget, for instance an Android telephone, it's going to take some time to reinstall the system. That's similar to what is happening here, so be patient. The phone is going to come on in a few minutes. So at this point in time, you have to write down the Apple ID that was on this phone and keep the password as well. You have to keep it and wait for the phone to boot. And secondly, you need to have a fast internet, Wi-Fi or a hotspot, because you have to connect to an internet. You have to connect the phone through a Wi-Fi before signing in the password. At this point, you have to slice it up, swipe up and select your language. If you are an English speaking, you select English, French you select, and so on and so forth. So you select your region, set it up. At this point, you have to sign in. We select the Wi-Fi of choice and enter the Wi-Fi password. After this, it's going to take some few minutes and move to the next stage, which is the Apple ID lock, by owner's lock, to sign in the Apple ID that was on the phone, to have full access to your phone again. So be patient. Like, comment and share. Ask your questions on the comment section. The Wi-Fi is connected. It's going to move us to the app where we're going to sign in the Apple ID. At this point in time, you have to enter the correct Apple ID and insist the correct Apple ID, put the ID and the password. That's it, in order to have access to the phone again. If not, the phone will be locked to owner alone. As it on the screen, the phone has been locked to the rightful owner. The rightful owner is the person who has the Apple ID and the password. So at this point, you have to sign in the correct one and select next at the top right to move to the next page for the phone to open. I'm sure this is the last phase, security check. After this stage, you just have to enter a simple screen password. That's all. You have full access to the phone again. Next, as it as you enter ID. No, I don't want to enter any fingerprint. ID is fingerprint in this case, so it belongs to a client, so we don't put in the fingerprint. Enter a simple password like 1 to 6. Say the password is not strong. Yes, so I want it that way, so the owner might change it whenever he or she wants. So we're almost done. We don't want to back up, to restore any backup. We don't want to sign in to any Apple ID again. We have already passed the security check by inputting the right Apple ID that was on the phone. So now you can allow it like that. Just next and sign in later. Next. Now we have to agree to the terms, and that's all. That's it. Boom. Select your location. Continue. That's it. you select the screen. Welcome to iPhone. That's good. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.